All right, welcome back to class. This is high ticket copywriting, and I welcome you back once again. We'll continue from where we stopped in the previous video, and we're talking about background to copywriting. And it's very important that we also go through this background. But there are different people, there are different scholars, or there are different professionals who are actually who are the primitive copywriting experts across the world. And then one of the primitive man is John E. Kennedy. I give you a definition about him, definition he gave for copywriting. He said copywriting is salesmanship in print, which means the art of selling, the art of marketing for a company that you take outside that you do physically. You can actually convert those skills, those selling skills, selling capacity, those strategies, the technique you use to close deals physically. You can use it to craft a well comprehensible letter or note that can make people take action. In other words, copywriting is all about persuasion. It's all about lead generation, persuasion, and conversion. So when you can convert people, you can actually make them buy with you. So the very first task I'm going to give to you right here is for you to know, because the point is that as a copywriter, you are number one research student. You are a research student, and you should be able to exercise that skill by going online and know more about different scholars. I could mention Dan Lok to you. I showed you Dan Lok is one of the uh, great teacher that I've learned from in terms of copywriting. We have many other people like that who are really, really open to communicate their heart, communicate the information about copywriting. Dan Lok is a successful copywriter. He has trained a lot of people, and then he has created a lot of content. You can check him out on YouTube. You can also follow his page. Is really a master in copywriting. It will teach you everything, give you more information about copywriting. And when you go ahead and watch more of his videos, you also learn from that angle. But I give you an assignment, at least go online and make a research of at least five people who have background, or who are the people who evolved, copywriting into the marketplace, and we'll move on from there. So the skills and qualification that you need to become a copywriter, they include number one, excellent writing skill. Now, whether you have not written anything before and you feel like you can't write, you don't have excellence, this is not to discourage yourself. But what I'm telling you is that number one, you don't need this a second degree or a first degree in copywriting. You need excellent writing skill. Now, your ability to communicate your intentions, not often as a denotative, communication. But first, you have to know how to write connotatively. Connotatively means that you don't just write an expression straightforward as it is. Okay, there should be a way you craft your word that is going to draw the attention from a familiar to an unfamiliar. Okay, there's a way. Now, in poetry, we call that what we call poetic license. Poetic license is basically your ability to use words, not to manipulate, but however, to paint what is known in an unknown way. Okay, what is known in an unknown way. For instance, when we say a writer uh, can kill with his pen. Now, it doesn't mean that a writer can actually pick up the pen and use it to stab someone to death. But however, a writer can actually kill an entire career. For instance, we have journalists. They can kill an entire career just by writing things that can, maybe revealing secret about the life of that person that can mar the entire career process of the person based on what the person has done or something. That is pain at work. Now, everybody knows pen to be something you use to write, but they don't think often that pen can also kill. Some people, it could just be a signature that guarantees their success. Some, it could be a signature that kills their career. But that's not the major point. But what we're trying to say is that you must have excellent writing skill. How do you have excellent writing skill? Number one, you must have clear understanding. Clear understanding. When you are writing, you must possess this humility to always listen to yourself. When you go out there and speak, there's this thing that makes it look like you are listening to yourself first before you even communicate out. Now, if you pay attention to it, it's so fast that even as you are communicating live within the space of seconds or the bounds of your communication, you can still listen to yourself. That instinct gives you, makes you to know whether the right sentence you want to construct or you want to project actually is going to come out with good tense or the rules of English generally. So you must possess that inner listening ear to yourself so that you can often could correlate what you want to write with what is actually in your mind. And secondly, how to possess excellent writing skill is that you must put your reader in perspective. You don't write selfishly, you must put your reader in perspective. First, if they read this, what's your writing objective? What do you want to achieve for that writing? Now, if you now construct it this way, will the reader be able to stand in position to achieve what your objective truly is? And that is very, very essential. So number two skill you want to possess is creative writing thing. I mean creative thinking. Now, as a copywriter, you'll be responsible for coming up with unique and creative ideas for your clients. I tell you, the first job I had on Fiverr was to write 10 unique copywriting headlines or blog posts, 10 unique copywriting blog posts. And there are things you need to consider while crafting your headline. While crafting your headline, number one of it is that you must write headline that is simple and gives results. You know, 5 ways to lose 5 kg weight or 5 kilogram weight in 3 months. That is a type of headline that gives results. Number one, I'm giving you a number like this is 5. If you try these 5 things, you are going to get this. That's result. So you must be creative in how you think, how you write. So thinking comes before writing. And while you are thinking, you as well listening to yourself. So the next here is research skill. Never write anything before you research. As a copywriter, you want to research the topic before you start writing. Are you getting me now? You want to research the topic online. You want to when you want to go online. In fact, now it's even very easier. You can use AI to generate all these things very fast. For instance, the client gives you a job maybe at Upwork and it tells you this, and that are the things you wanted to write about. First, you want to research is you research the headline. You can ask AI to give you the possible headlines that can actually fit in into this line of job. Maybe I'll do another video that shows us practically, what these things are all about. Okay, so you want to have you want to have a job that actually discusses um, the entire brand, of how you can make your research. So you want to ask AI, it gives you a list of headline that can fit in into that job. Okay. Then once that is achieved, then you want to also research the various keywords. Now you don't have to go back. You can use headline analyzer, you can use Google keyword search, so many other tools you can use online. You can even ask AI to generate you at least 20 different keywords for that type of headline, and it's going to make a list of them. Now, These keywords are what you're going to use in writing. Those keywords, you can be sure that they are keyword that has been researched over and over again. So that helps your writing skills to be on research, to be on research. So let me just try something. This is ChatGPT. I'm just going to use that AI, and then let me try it again here. Okay, fantastic. Now you can see the way it's writing it, right? It's giving me possible headlines. Now you can see 10 different headlines. 7 kg weight loss challenge. Join now and get fit. You see the signs of weight loss. How to drop 7 kg. Now you see shedding the extra kilos. A comprehensive plan for 7 kg weight loss. How to lose 7 kg without starving yourself. Tips and tricks from flab to fab. Achieving different. Now you can see these are different keywords that you can use to write your copy. You can use this to write a blog post. You can use this to write anything. Now, let me try another something. So, can you give me most researched keywords relevant to the topics above? Let's say we are not ungrateful. So, let's try something. Say sure. Now he's writing for me different weight loss keywords that are well researched online. Now you can see the way he's listening. Now he has just given me 20 keywords. Guys, this is making the work very easier. So when you are writing, you don't just write blindly. You don't just write. You don't have to take a lot of time to start researching and making blabbering all over the internet. We have weight loss, we have losing kg, we have losing 7 kg, we have healthy weight loss. Now you can be sure that even if it is SEO you are writing, if I go to keyword Google Analyzer now, you can be sure that these keywords are actually researched and they have very great research data out there, and that makes the work very easy. So what are we saying here is that if you must be a great copywriter, you must have a good research skill. You must know how to use several tools online. I don't just want to waste our time, but I tell you, there are so many tools online that you can use. So you should be able to gather and analyze information from various sources to inform your writing. Secondly, you must have marketing knowledge. You must have marketing knowledge. Whether you've not really developed interest, see, I tell you now, you should begin to gather marketing books, sales books, online marketing. You should begin to gather those information and start reading them. Why is that very important? It is because the number one skill that anybody needs to succeed on earth, whether you are in business or you even want to go and seek for a job, the number one business you need is sales skills. The number one skill you need is sales, because you under sales you have negotiation, you have conversion, you have communication, everything. That's where you can really know that what you know can give you results. So you should understand consumer behavior, market trends, and brand strategy. Why do customer buy? That's what's really important. How do you market to people, and you be sure that you are actually creating the right attention. The other thing you must do, another skill, is that you must be able to pay attention to detail. A copywriter must be meticulous in their work to ensure accuracy, coherence. So you don't start a trend of information at the beginning of your copywriting, and at the middle you have already deviated, maybe because a single story can just take you out of context, and then you completely lost, you make your reader to wander around your copywriting. Yeah, because copywriting sometimes Copywriting sometimes can be short, it could be a line, it depends on the purpose. Okay. But there are some copywriting that you can actually write 2, 3 pages, especially when you're writing landing page. So it can be long. It can be long. You must have clicked on some landing pages that takes you minutes to finish reading it by virtue of different testimonials, benefits, features of the program, and all of that. And you read, read, read. Now, such copywriting, you might derail your audience. So by paying attention to detail, you'll be able to understand the logical coherence of what you want to talk about. So attention to detail is essential for creating a high quality content writing. The next is time management. Time is a very factor. Copywriters often work under tight deadlines. Somebody asks you to write a copy or a sales page for him about his product, and the person is not going to give you forever to achieve that. So it's going to give you a timeline. Now, what I do is within the timeline that the job really specified for me, I try to create a more stringent time frame for me to complete the work so that I can have enough time to revise the work, or maybe you have to work it over again and then still being able to meet up that type of project. So copywriters are often working under tight deadlines and must be able to manage their time effectively. Copywriters often work under a tight deadlines and must be able to manage their time effectively to meet client expectation. So this is what we're going to stop for this section. The next video, I'm going to be talking about the glossaries of copywriting. There are terms that you must know about copywriting. Don't miss that class, because going forward, all these terms I'm going to be showing you will be what will guide you for you to have a clear understanding about copywriting itself. I look forward to see you in the class. God bless you.